Hey guys, and welcome to Time to Play Sonic Heroes Super Hard Mode. Yeah, so apparently once you get all A rank and everything in this game, I believe that's what it was, it's been a long time since I've done it, you get the Super Hard Mode. And I'm actually going to try doing, for the most part, most of this live narration. I just felt like going back and trying this out, remembering how Super Hard Mode really was. Figured, might as well make some videos on it. You might notice that there are some number of drastic differences, such as almost every enemy carries a shield, except for the first three you just saw. Also, during Super Hard Mode, there are no cutscenes, there are no boss fights, you don't get graded. You pretty much just go through every level, but harder than Team Dark's mode. It doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. You could just keep punching them with Power Fist or whatever you want to call it, whatever Knuckles attack is. I forget what that's called. Or you could just use Sonic Wind and blow it off of them. Though I will say, during Super Hard Mode, Knuckles is probably going to be your best character to use. Just because of how easy it is for him to take down all the other characters, all the other enemies. And let's see. No, they don't. They do not do that. I guess I could talk about some other stuff while playing this. It worked last time. Talk about upcoming events or projects and what I plan to do for them. Well, I guess a lot of you would like to hear me talk about some upcoming lists that I have planned, or that I'd like to do right away. So for those of you watching these Time to Play videos, consider yourself lucky. You get some sneak peeks and to learn about some new lists that you may never have, that I haven't even mentioned before. One of those, oh that's right, see, Super Hard Mode, they have like, it's now specific, you have to use a certain character, or you can't use one of the characters. It's weird, but that's how it works for this. So anyway, lists. Yeah, I've recently just thought of a new list. Haven't really mentioned it, or I've only brought it up to a few people. So for those of you listening to this video, one of the new list ideas I have is 10 sounds I never want to hear in a video game. Or it's something along those lines. It's like it's the sounds you never, ever want to hear. You hate hearing them no matter what game it is, for whatever the for whatever meaning. It could mean something terrifying, it could just be an unpleasant sound. It's an idea that I just came up with recently. Just lost Sonic. And I'm going to try and get to work on that one pretty soon because, well, I mean, for one, it just sounded like such a great original list. I just want to capitalize on that. And I think you guys can definitely guess what a few of those sounds might be. I don't want to give any spoilers. I pretty much have a full 10 list already written down. I just have to make the script and record the footage and everything. So that's one list. Another list, I'm actually going to try and do 2 Pokemon lists. One is the favorite Kalos region Pokemon list, because everybody's been asking me about that, and even though I feel like I'd be making that way too prematurely, just going to do it. Just gonna do it and get it over with. I mean, I've only been able to train a certain amount of the Kalos region Pokemon. I mean, I've definitely trained about 14 of them or so. Maybe, about 14 of them to level 100. To me, that's how I really connect with my Pokemon. I don't know about you guys. Like, for me, I have to at least train them. And usually all my favorites have been trained to level 100. I don't know why I'm talking about that during this. Kind of rambling on. So the other list that I'm going to be making that's Pokemon involved, 10 favorite improvements or updates that the Pokemon series has done. I mean, that sounds like a somewhat interesting list, right? You know, everything that's happened since Generation 2 and onwards, all the big things that they've done, all the things that have been made right. Started to talk while playing. I apologize for the small gaps. It's not even a hard, challenging part right now. I'm wondering if you guys can even hear me. The microphone's pretty away from my mouth, but you'll probably still hear those air gaps. Or whatever it's called. Little air puffs. And whatever. I was thinking about doing a 10 reasons I'm super excited about the next Super Smash Bros. But I just don't know if I can do that, and if I can, I have to do it without, well, doing it without using as much of the trailer footage as possible, because, man, they really hit you hard on those. Nintendo really comes after you for that. The Smash Direct videos we did, yeah, they all got claims on them. All of them. All 3. Well, they're claims, they're not... I mean, they don't really hurt. The claims don't. But, you know, you don't make any money off of them, so... That really kind of hurt me in the long run. So I want to try and stay away from that as possible. Don't know if I do an E3 video this year, I don't think I can use trailer footage for that either. It's just something I'm going to have to avoid because I don't want to deal with that. I mean, the Smash Chat Direct? Yikes. The first one got a claim within about the first hour, I think. Parts 2 and 3 got claims before they even finished processing. Do you have any idea how furious I was about that? I mean, just absolutely livid with that. I tried disputing them. The first one, Nintendo still wants to hold a claim on it, so I had to go to the YouTube partners and ask them, can you help me out with this? Kind of a problem. They're going to take care of it, or at least do everything they can. So hopefully that gets resolved. I don't have to take them down. I don't have a strike. It's just, it is rather annoying. So let's see. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that. I still have to make the 10 stages for Smash. And it seems like I have to do that one right away because, I mean, 3DS version's coming out. And even though we've seen a lot of stages, there are a lot of stages that still seem like really good ideas that could definitely work. I definitely like to see them, and I think the 3DS would also be a good way of putting them on there. Like, for example, no, I can't give any examples, can't spoil anything. Okay, so I still have a lot more. I'm trying to think of what other lists I'm gonna remake or make extensions for. Thought maybe I would do the Mario Power-Ups list. Just maybe. I don't know. I've tried planning it out, but it seems like more of a mess. And like I would actually be doing more of a statistic thing with it, like this power-up does this, 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 and this, thereby making it better than this one. And that sounds really boring. So I'd like to try and stay away from that. I'll keep experimenting with it. Oh, come on. I'm just trying to use Team Blast. Okay, so what else? Oh, well, yeah, that's right. I guess I could bring this up. Remember Tropical Freeze Week? Yeah, it didn't hit that 100,000 view goal, did it? To be honest, I didn't expect it would. So why did I say that then? Well, it would have been great if it hit 100,000. That was what I was hoping. That was like, I kind of figured it would get around 50,000 views. But like I said, it was a lot of hard work, so it was more like if you guys really wanted me to do another list, you know, I needed to know that it was going to be worth it. I hate to put it like that, and then I still appreciate everyone who liked and said great positive things about it. I mean, I'm very proud of the work I've done on it, but like it's just been a lot of work, and I need to know that it's truly going to pay off in the long run. Having said that, I have thought about what the next week of will be, and as obvious as it is, it's going to be a week of Mario Kart. Right? Because who doesn't want a week of Mario Kart? Still trying to plan on all the video ideas I can do for that. Not quite sure. I mean, I'm going to definitely try and give the 15-minute challenge a shot for that one. I think that'd be a great addition and definitely something worth doing for it. It could be a little more interesting because at least that way we could see each other online or whoever would be involved with. I know I tried that for the Tropical Freeze week. I'm not going to say who it was. All I will say is the problem was the other person wasn't truly able to get the recording equipment up to par. And let me just say, using Dazzle sucks. Using Dazzle is just one of the worst recording equipments you can have. The only thing I think that was worse than that would have to be this little thing called U-Lead. I don't know what it was, but it was just like this terrible little thing I tried. The footage was garbage. But either way, Dazzle just has a problem with compression and matching the audio with the video, and it can be a problem. So that was the problem. That's why it had to be canceled. So for anybody who has been asking to be in a 15-minute challenge, even though I haven't done that since January, make sure your recording equipment is perfect before asking me, please. In fact, you know what? If you are asking to be in it, please show me a video of yourself not only playing the game, but with recorded audio dialogue with it as well. That way I know that there won't be any problems in the long run. Right? Right? Okay, so back to week of Mario Kart. Most likely. Definitely going to have to do some reviews on that one. I'm just not sure which games. I'm probably going to cut out the handheld reviews just because the less said about Mario Kart on the Game Boy Advance, the better. I really didn't care for that one. And I hate to say it, but going back and playing the original Mario Kart games, oh man. Oh boy. I'm not sure how everybody feels about those games. I'm just gonna say, like, yeah, I grew up with them. I loved them. I played them to death. Going back on them now? Wow. And I mean just things from like simple turning and drifting, and it's just, they are not as good as we remember. They really aren't. And I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this, but honestly, I think Mario Kart 64 hasn't held up as well as when it came out. I mean, I've had to really go back and invest myself in playing that. Some games like Mario, like Double Dash, still to me hold up perfectly well. Almost perfect, flawless balance and controls and drifting, and it's not exactly the same for me when it comes to 64. I used to do the Red E skids like crazy. But not anymore, and I would need a lot of practice on that. And games where you have to actually practice to get good at it again aren't exactly some of the best ones, in my opinion. I mean, you really shouldn't have to take the time to get the hang of the game. You should take like a few minutes just to get the hang of it. But if it takes you more than that, then I feel like there's a problem here. I mean, don't get me wrong, Mario Kart 64 is still fun and everything. It's still great. It's still a fun game. I just don't think it's anywhere near as good as everybody remembers it. So I guess if I did the Mario Kart week, I would do reviews of Super Mario Kart, Mario Kart 64. How fast is that rock? Mario Kart Double Dash, and I'd probably end up doing a redo review of Mario Kart Wii for it as well. Get all those in a video, and I was gonna do two lists for Mario Karts, but I think I'm gonna. Well, no, I can't. I'll talk about it in the next video because for the time to play Sonic Heroes, yeah, I've talked a lot about Sonic during this, haven't I? I'm gonna stop the videos when it gets to the next section. So next time it should be, I'm not sure what, I can't remember what that place is called. It's, well, we'll see you next time. Yeah, we'll see you at Grand Metropolis next time. I'll start up here. And I'm not gonna be doing the whole last time, next time sort of thing. It feels like it just gets in the way. Okay, see you later, guys.